Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I'm just sitting here drinking my morning coffee, and I came across a comment I thought I would screenshot and show you guys because it made me laugh. It shows me one of the big problems we seem to have in the fitness community online. And that's the problem with this black and white, either or thinking that everyone seems to have. Everything seems to need to be in hyperbole for people in this community for some reason. Not everyone, but a pretty good chunk of people, and it's always... well, because they do the same thing when you talk about fat acceptance or versus like skinny models or whatever that, well, it is just as unhealthy to be a skinny waifish model as it is to be a 250-pound tub of lard for a female model. And the same thing when we come to fitness. Well, it's probably more unhealthy to be obese than it is to be really ripped. Well, really, do you have evidence for this? I mean, where is this conjecture coming from? Also, why can't you just be at a healthy body fat? Why can't you be at a healthy athletic body fat, either the athletic range or the healthy range, without being either one? You know, it actually takes quite a bit of effort and work to be in either group. Why can't you just be in the healthy range and not have to worry about the problems? Or when you mention something about bodybuilding, people are like, well, it's just as bad to be a power lifter. Really, do you have to be either one? Because last time I checked, the majority of people who lift weights and train every day and live healthy lifestyles don't compete in either one. People don't seem to grasp that everything doesn't have to be to the extreme all the time. But they always see it that way. If you're not 100% dedicated to the gym and give your entire life and existence to your meal planning and training day in and day out, that you're going to be lazy and out of shape. But there's just like no middle ground for a lot of these people. And the reality is, when people see things this way, you don't have a balanced life. If that's really how you see fitness, all these ways that everything has to be at one extreme or another, you need to step back and reevaluate what you're doing, because your whole take on fitness and training itself is unhealthy. You have an unhealthy mindset towards it if that's the way you look at it, and it's time to step back and reassess that a little bit. And I know people are going to say, well, you know, no champion at anything ever had a healthy mindset towards it. That's true, but if you only have 100,000 viewers on a channel, the odds that you're going to have more than a dozen champions or best in the world on there is pretty slim to none. The rest of the people don't need to have that attitude. But the thing that you need to realize is that don't associate being a champion or the best in the world at something with fitness, because they're unrelated, they're incompatible. So another perspective to point out there, it's fine if you want to be the champion and the best in the world at something, but don't pretend it has anything to do with fitness or health at that point. You need to realize it is probably going to kill you early at some point to be the best in the world at something. That's the price you're going to pay for it. So sometimes it's best for us to step back and put these things in perspective, and don't buy all the hype on the internet and everyone telling you that you have to have this unhealthy mindset towards everything, that everything has to be a one extreme or the other, this extreme or that extreme, black or white. There's no shades of gray. There's nothing in between, when reality is oftentimes that middle ground on these things, these wide variety of topics that we cover, the middle ground is oftentimes the best place to be. It's going to give you the highest quality of life. It's going to give you the most benefits with the least risk. And there are times when we need to step back and assess that. Do I really need to do either one of these two extremes, or can't I just find a healthy middle ground between them, or find something totally different? Because sometimes they're not even on a scale, they're just different pinpoints. But guys, then again, what do I know about rational thinking? Last time I checked on the internet, apparently I believe in shape-shifting space lizards, was a member of the KKK even though my mother was a Jew, and all sorts of other crazy stuff. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.